Yo, what is good, y'all? This is your boy, Real Too Humble here. And I am back with another video. And welcome back to the No Fear Zone Gaming channel. Man, oh man. So recently I've been on Twitter and there's been a lot of things going on with the Marvel's Wolverine. So I had to do some digging. And as you can see in the background here, it's basically talking about the associate narrative director, Mari Kinney, says that every lever must be pulled to push disordered LGBTQ agenda. So what can I really say about this, right? That alone tells me a lot of things that I am pretty much thinking about, right? They are trying to push Marvel's Wolverine to become something else that we all know for a fact cannot work. It cannot work. It cannot work. And we all know this. Why? Because it is about Wolverine. One of the most iconic characters in history. You're trying to push some type of narrative into Marvel's Wolverine game that we all know for a fact is going to not fit in. And one of the reasons is because it has been years, okay? It's been years since we last saw a Wolverine game. And I'm talking about a Wolverine game alone. I'm not saying that some side character. I'm not saying he was from, a different game, and I'm not going to mention it. We are talking about a standalone Wolverine game that is a M for mature, blood and gore, hack and slash action game. Okay? You're trying to push something that you know for a fact would not work. Regardless if people are for this or not for this, we both know for a fact that it will not work. This will crash and burn before the game even releases. It will crash and burn before it even releases. Sales will not sell well before it even releases. And we're talking about Wolverine here. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're talking about Wolverine. We are talking about something that we all know for a fact we grew up watching, we grew up loving. Come on, man. Why do you think there were so many movies about this character, man? Think about it. We got a movie that's coming up in a couple of months about Wolverine. But it's not just Wolverine, it's Deadpool as well. So what makes you think it is logical to sit here and do things like this? What makes you think that's the most logical thing to do? It's not. And it hurts to the core because it's like we live in a country where you have the freedom to do whatever and think however you want. And we don't even appreciate what we have, man. We don't even appreciate what we have. We got to mess with it. We got to sit there and tarnish things. We got to sit there and degrade things. Make them less valuable. We got to change things because, we trying to push something. We trying to include something. No. This is history that we're talking about here. You're messing with history. You understand what I'm saying? You're messing with a character that's been around before we were even born. You're messing with it. This is not some random character that we just don't know. This is a character that's been around for years. And y'all sitting here trying to mess it up. And like I said, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts to look at this. It hurts to look at this just because we are literally just trying to push something that don't need to be pushed. And it's pretty much like, and it's like the standard now in almost everything. Look, am I saying, oh, I don't like, LGBTQ people? Absolutely not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I've been around people like that. I've seen people like that. I give them the absolute most respect. Although I don't roll like that. But I'm not going to sit there and make them the lesser people. But guess what? Not everybody's going to think like the no fear zone. Not everybody's going to think like me. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to think like me. However, I'm going to hold y'all accountable for sitting up here trying to tarnish a character like Wolverine who has been out for years. That's something that we cannot absolutely do. We have to protect this character at all costs. We really have to. And the only way to do this, is by speaking with our wallets. That's the only way. That's literally the only way. There's no other way to do it except speaking with our wallets. Not only speaking with our wallets, constantly rejecting this idea. Because all it's really going to do is just make it worse for every other gamer who sits up there, has to work a 9-to-5 job, not only works a 9-to-5 job, but also tries to take care of their own. And then having to save their hard-earned money. This is unacceptable. And I am absolutely against it because you are messing with history. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're messing with history. It is unacceptable. Absolutely not. Not in no Wolverine game. Like, what? You crazy? Man, all I know is that it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me, man. It couldn't. It couldn't. Because, man, oh man, it is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And there are times where I just don't be wanting to say anything. But man, when it comes to one of my favorite characters in history, oh yeah, I gotta say something. It's not even just me. I know for a fact there's other people who think just the way I'm thinking. Nah, we would not let this slide. Absolutely not. But like I said, y'all, learn to speak with your wallets and use logic. Y'all let me know down in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have your post notifications on so you'll know when I put out a video. And if you do me a solid, share it with a friend. Because I'm not going to lie to you, this is way too much for my liking. And we have to protect this character at all costs. But without further ado, y'all, I am out. Peace.